Right there, yo. Hashem Yahshua. Uh, Shalom. Uh, all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Wahara Chakwarash. Double honors to apostles who great millstone and salutations to the elect, which will to be. It's your brother Hawaiian. Got a quick lesson for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelites who bear the shame of looking like heathens. Spirit by witness that they are a child of Heavenly Father. In the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world inly calls Jehovah God Yahweh. In the name of the Heavenly Son is Yahweh Shai, who the world inly calls Jesus Christ, or his Christos, or Yeshua. Quick lesson, and the other precepts come out. You already know it's the Holy Spirit. It's the Holy Spirit, why I believe or not. And as you saw in the video, you know, you pretty much her hips were backwards and her feet was backwards, but her knees was backwards and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the terror of the Lord. You see, and He can cause that. You know what I'm saying, right? You don't have to be born with it. He can cause it to happen later on in your life. Something happens, and for some reason your calluses start getting too hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's an overgrowth. Now you can't put on your shoes. You can't feed yourself because you can't hold a spoon or a fork or a spork because because the calluses are overgrown and taken over your hands. You cut them holes off and they grow back. You see, it's like being put in that what's it called? I don't know what's it called and stuff, but it's like a big square or rectangle with a hole in it, and then it's a yoke. And what they do is they put that shit on your hand, on your head, or put that shit on your head and your hand. They can do it like that and stuff if it's too wide for you. You know what I'm saying? If the width is too wide, you know what I'm saying? You can't you probably still have your hands free, but you wouldn't be able to feed yourself. Uh, and then they got the ones where when your arms get locked in there too, where you will need somebody else. That's pretty much what that having hard calluses, overgrowth of callus all over your hands and feet. That's what it will be. You need to go to the store and stuff, but it's cold as hell outside. You can't put on no boots. You got all the boots, all the name brand boots, North Face, Nike, whatever. CAT, or even Skechers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know. Or for the one shoe that I don't see them make anymore, they call bongos. They good against black ice. You will not slip. They better than cleats. But just imagine not being able. You need to go outside and it's cold as hell, snow on the ground, and you got to step in that barefoot because you can't put shoes on. That's some crazy shit. So this is Isaiah 33:18. It says, "Thy heart shall meditate terror," and and we have the right to be able to do this because look what the heathens had done unto us. You see, you know. They put us through slavery. They put us through torment. They even till this day and stuff. What are the heathens doing? The heathens, they're not talking about this word. They're not seeking for the kingdom to come. They seeking for this damnable place. You know what I'm saying, to continue. You see, and look what they doing when it come down to it and stuff. Here it is, the elites and 500 million and stuff, according to Georgia Guidestones. Guess what? They're going to be the ones who's going to be in the bunkers and whatnot, while the rest of you people and stuff who waste your time voting for them, you know what I'm saying, are on the surface being blown to bits. You're going to be like in the knowing, just going to be sitting there watching this fiery shockwave come through and whatnot. You see, right? and think about it and stuff, when it comes down to Vladimir Putin, when it comes down to the Leafs, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, the rich Jewish banking families, the fake Jews, when it comes down to them, you know, when it comes down to them and stuff, Vladimir Putin know about them because they the ones who really own the earth. They don't just own America. They own the earth. You see, and when it comes down to Vladimir Putin and whatnot and stuff, guess what? They, just think about it. The Edomites, the full blood spirited Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? Which Vladimir Putin would be one too. He's just a Russian version. He a Edomite as well. The thing is that it was already planned out what they was gonna do to the citizens so they can do their great reset, like the real reset, the real new world order and stuff. Is going to be by thermonuclear fire. Well, it's going to be by the chip. They're going to bring out the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. They're going to bring that out. You know what I'm saying, right? But they're going to uh the part of the plan and stuff is to nuke to make every place nuke town. You know, nuke pretty to nuke the place and whatnot and stuff. And then while everybody is dead on the surface, they're gonna crawl out of their bunkers. You know what I'm saying, and then continue to live and rule over. Nah, that ain't happening, bro. Right? So we gonna have the chance to. Well, we have the chance to meditate terror. So this is revelations because they meditating terror on us. You know, and it wouldn't be rendering evil for evil and stuff. This because you just meditating. You know what I'm saying? They do it, right? So this is Revelations 18:6, and it says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double." So in the kingdom, you know, we're gonna be able to do whatever we want to. Like you got the lynchings and the Jim Crow, and a Jim Crow era. Yeah, Jim Crow era and whatnot and stuff, where they was hanging niggas and Mexicans and whatnot and stuff, right? Blacks and Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, what's gonna be that double now? What came to mind for me, to Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? When the kingdom comes and stuff, uh, uh, you know, I think it was Uriel speaking to Esdras, which is Ezra, the same individual. You know what I'm saying, right? And he the archangel Uriel was like, can you tell the weight of fire and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? So once I read that, it was like, you know what? I don't know how powerful the Lord gonna allow us to be in the kingdom, but I'm like this. Where it's like this. Yeah, I make a noose. Like I look back in my past. Oh, you that individual and stuff who hung me, right? So who had me hanging and stuff. I had to suffocate and stuff. So then it's like you get that same treatment, right? But the lasso is made out of fire. Now most people would burn but pass through the fire, but now the fire holds you up and you still in the noose of it. So you being choked to death, even though it's hot around your neck and burning. You know what I'm saying? And then you over there trying to go for the noose and whatnot and stuff. You can feel the density on your neck, but you can't grab it. And then you alive still. You die because you die of shock or whatever and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just too much of the pain, and then you your soul is going to be trapped in your body. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be trapped in your temple and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So every time you bite the dust and stuff, you wake back up and stuff to go through that same torment. To go through that same torment. That's the reward her double and stuff, and it's really towards Esau, Edom. But the rest of you heathens and stuff, guess what? Y'all ass gonna get it too. It's just that Esau gonna get it the worst out of all the other heathens. But when it come down to y'all, y'all gonna get messed up. Y'all gonna get messed up, man. Y'all gonna get messed up too. You see, because you all was Confederate, as it says in Psalms. Yeah, Psalms the 83rd chapter. Y'all was Confederate, meaning y'all was on the same team. Y'all linked up when it came down to Esau to take Israel out of remembrance. You know what I'm saying? Then fed us with idols, abominable foods, had us come against our Lord and whatnot and stuff. Hey, y'all got to pay for that, you know. And then another thing, where you feel this is another because the Lord's saying we're gonna double, right? Double. This is another thing that I thought of. Well, you out there in the field, you got your clothes on, whatever, rags, riches to rags, and it's cold as hell. Like I would make it where you're so cold, like it's like you uh uh it's like you butt ass naked get hot water thrown on you and you get shoved out there and outside and stuff and it's cold and you naked and you can't cover up with nothing and stuff, you know what I'm saying, right? And the hypothermia is gonna be crazy, you know what I'm saying, right? You feel that, but then you feel extreme heat at the same time, you know. For some of you guys, man, you bogus ass individuals and stuff. For some of you guys, you know what I'm saying, that are not Jake, I'm talking about for the heathens. This is one of the things that I thought of. So you cold as hell and hot as hell at the same time. Imagine feeling that. No fire. It's actually the actual degrees outside is cool. I felt days where it just felt like it was nothing, like it was no temperature. You just outside and you was just out there and whatnot. There's been days when I felt that. So imagine it feels good to everybody else and stuff, but for you, for the one who killed me in a past life and whatnot and stuff, for prophesying the word and whatnot and stuff, you see, or you was just that much of a demon onto me and stuff. You can get that. That's gonna throw your mind off. You're gonna see everybody else and stuff cool, chilling, you know what I'm saying, still working and whatnot and stuff. And here it is. I'm telling you to plow and you can't plow because of the immense pain that you in. That nobody else is feeling but except for you. That's that's shit is crazy. It's crazy as hell. That shit is crazy. But the Lord said we gonna have the power to do so. Reward her double. Look at it. Look at the uh you get you some juice. You get you some juice. Matter of fact, let me grab this. This is Jeremiah 30:16, and it says therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. It says, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So stuff's gonna flip over. You see, stuff gonna flip over, and it's gonna be our time. But we're gonna have spiritual powers. We don't need. We'll know all the different chemicals and what it was called the periodic chart, whatever it's called. We're gonna know all those different elements. You know what I'm saying? We might have the power to, probably on a certain level, we probably might have the power to create. You see, and and we be able to create. So whatever comes to mind, You know, whatever comes to mind, we'll be able to do. Oh, this is what I was gonna grab. This is Ezekiel 21, one of my favorite scriptures. Ezekiel 21 and 26. It says, therefore, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Power. It says, remove the diadem and take off the crown. This shall not be the same. Exalt him that is low and abase him that is high. You see, Esau, Edom also, and the rest of you high level heathens and stuff that they got stuff in here, right? Verse 27, it says, I will overturn it, and it shall be no more until he come whose right it is, and I will give it him. So I'm gonna grab this too, because this Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning that follows. You see, so we got next and forever is damn, what was I thinking of? Oh yeah, this is Revelations. Why do y'all rushing your shot? This is Revelations 3, no, Revelations 2, so like it, Revelations 2 and 26, 25. It says, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come, right? So he can see his image in you. Verse 6, it says, verse 26, it says, and he that overcometh, it says, and keeping my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my father. And when it come down to it, and whatnot and stuff, you know, you watch the movie called 12 Years a Slave, or a lot of and I'm talking about like the not the ones that kind of sugarcoat the slavery and the harshness. I'm talking about the ones where they show you the harshness that they had done and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, where here it is. You know, you probably in the house, you know what I'm saying, with them with Esau and stuff. You probably in the house with Esau and he over there eating with silver and gold, you know what I'm saying, and over here crumbs, you know what I'm saying, and that's the only thing you eating because the motherfucker ain't feeding you. That's terror being meditated on you. So they got to get it back. You know, the one movie where you had this little black girl. She a little black girl, and she on a leash, chains changed in the leash. You know what I'm saying? Playing with the white girl, and she free. They can't just play together like two kids will play with each other and stuff. One got to be on a leash, the collar and chain, like some animal and whatnot and stuff. And then if the child don't want to do anything and stuff, they yank the chain and shit, man. You got to get paid back for that, man. You know, C-section. Where did that really come from? That came from women who was hung upside down, cut open, with the baby still attached to the umbilical cord, taking the baby out of her stomach by force, and slinging it out into the river so they can catch alligators. They got to get paid back for that. When it came down to slavery and stuff, right? The Arabians were the ones who actually built the ships for us to be hauled off to different from different places and whatnot and stuff where we were sold. You see, and then it's crazy. The Northern Kingdom and stuff, they be so kiss ass when it come down to Esau. But you all were the first ones who was put in slavery. You should be what they call it, getting it back in blood. You should be the main motherfuckers on that. Well, all Israel, of course, but the Latins and stuff, you all should be the ones who should be pissed off first. You know, it happened to y'all first before it happened to us. But we all been in slavery and stuff, you see. But still, hey, we got to get it back. And then, and I'm gonna tell you this for you, you heathen women that would be considered a concubine for the fact that I'm an Israelite. The thing is this, this is my punishment for certain of you all, not all y'all, not all y'all, but certain ones. You gonna be racist as hell. You gonna be racist. Uh, uh, it's weird, but you gonna be racist, and I'm gonna give you the plague of the heart, and the plague of the heart is gonna be you gonna think you can kill me. Kill me. You pretty much in your mind is death by snoo snoo. If anybody's seen Futurama, pretty much, I'm gonna have you think that you can kill me with sex. So every time you hear a grunt or a moan because it feels good, and you hear it from me, you gonna think that you killing me, and the whole time you're not, and you're gonna continue to plan. It's like this is the only way. This is the only way that I can kill him. This is the only way that monkey. This is the only way I can kill his ass. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta throw it back, and you ain't doing nothing. But you gonna think that's the only way to kill him. You're like, oh, oh, baby, slow down. You killing me and stuff, and you gonna speed it up, just making it feel better. And it's like, why is this nigga not dead yet? That's what I got for you heathen women. And it's always gonna be grip. It's always gonna be grip. You know, it's always gonna be grip. You're gonna be over there feeling good but confused. I'm coming after you all mentally. Mess with your brain. I'm gonna mess with it. Imagine having an indestructible body that can still feel pain. Put you in like in a ant farm and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Have you in a glass. It wouldn't be called a prism. Would it be a prism or something like that? But you in a glass cube, and I can see you. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't see me, and you just have life, and your grass and dirt, and a little water here, a little water there. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be times where it's gonna be an individual. It's gonna be an individual who's gonna tell y'all that guess what? We are in a box, and y'all ain't gonna believe it. And the earthquakes are going to be devastating because you're going to take the cube and shake it up like a extra sketch. You shake it up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to rebuild and rebuild. Just certain sect. It's going to be other slaves and stuff. Still working the fields doing their jobs. But these individuals, they still going to be working. But it's going to be, they're going to call it the grand shaking or whatnot and stuff, and you shake like you coming, you shake, you come into the sky in that prison. You know what I'm saying? You shaking it and stuff, right? You shaking it, you shaking it. You know what I'm saying? And they just bouncing around within the prison and whatnot. You know, and you know and then they just bouncing around and stuff off the walls, and they're alive, and they know that it comes here and in like every blue moon, and there ain't no way for them to prepare because if they go underground, they gonna be through. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, man, you know what I'm saying? That's going just imagine. It's like, damn, should we even try to build? Should we make houses? Should we make houses? Should we even? You can't commit suicide. You can't kill yourself, and you just in a world of pain because that's what they're doing when it comes down to us. Now, yes, you know, uh, um, you know, we still, you able to get you a drink, or you still have some things and stuff to make things easier or more comfortable and whatnot and stuff, and it's like they gonna have the ability to do that too and stuff, but then it's gonna be in their mind where it's like, this is a waste of time. We can't die, but we can still feel pain. And there's this grand shaking and stuff. They're gonna be through. It's gonna mess with their heads. It's gonna mess with their heads. They're gonna they're gonna give they're gonna give up, but they can't give up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that. When people want to give up on life, they commit suicide. But well, imagine anything you do, you still alive. What is that? This is Revelations 9:6. It says, and in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. So imagine that. They showed you that in what was that? I think it's God of War 2. Old boy was hung on a tree over a furnace. You know what I'm saying? So he feeling that heat, and the heat ain't touching him, but he feeling that heat, and that's, you got all types of dehydration and stuff. He turned into beef jerky, and here it is. Here it is. This gigantic bald eagle come through and eat his insides. So he getting ate out, and then when he died, his soul comes back to that same body. Everything heals and stuff for this bird to keep coming back and always having something to eat. And he cooking. He's literally cooking over this furnace, like how you would take rotisserie chicken and you'll have it turn. It's not touching the heat. It's not touching the fire, but it's touching that heat, and that heat's still cooking it. That's what's happening to that man. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And here it is. It's in a video game. That's one hell of a torture. That's one hell of a torture because they're gonna torture us. Some of us are gonna get tortured, but guess what? We endure that. We die for it. We obtain the crown. You know what I'm saying? And you could do that again. Cause look, you could do it. You can get it back. You can get it back. But we gonna have power. We gonna have power though. So this is Revelations 1:7. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him." You see, so it's gonna be certain individuals, but it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get you. You specifically. I got something special in store for you. You ain't gonna get punished like the rest of them. You gonna get punished a certain type of way. And the imminence of shadow, one of the animes, bro, that shit was perfect. Pretty much they go into this place called the sanctuary, you know what I'm saying, and it's where they doing diabolical experiments on people and animals and whatnot and stuff, right? And there's a witch. She's imprisoned, you know what I'm saying? She in a straight jacket, sitting in a chair. She can't use her magic. Like, her magic comes, you know what I'm saying, but it's not enough so she can break free. And she's just sitting in none of the when what's his name? Uh when Shadow, uh uh when he comes in, he a door gets imprinted, you know what I'm saying? But then when he closed it again, when he closed the door, it's just a realm of white. It's just a realm of white and stuff. And you just gotta imagine, you know, that, because what they do with certain people and stuff. They put them in they straight jacket and stuff, and then put them in a place where it's nothing but white and stuff, but you can see the cushions, you can see the frame and whatnot and stuff. Just imagine, just not. like what I think it was in Futurama, when they got to the edge of space and whatnot and stuff, and it was just all white. Just imagine, just you don't see no frame, you don't see no walls. Like you see a white wall, you can see it, or doors that's painted white and whatnot. But just imagine, just all you saw was the color, but no structure. That would mess with you. That would mess with your mind. You will go nuts. And I was thinking about it. If the Lord gives us power to be able to do so, the thing is that to put you in a realm like that, because there's a earthly realm and then there's a spiritual realm. You see, right? So if He gives us the power to create realms, somebody you know somebody gonna get it. You're gonna be in all white. You're gonna be able to walk around, but then there's gonna be like certain spots that you're not going to be able to see where you fall through. And when people get that, you feel that feeling when you slip on the ice and stuff. It's sudden fear. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you feel that feeling and whatnot and stuff, it is uncomfortable. So imagine staying within that feeling and you falling, but you're not going nowhere. You don't hit the ground. You don't walk again. You just sitting up there falling. You ain't even floating. You feel yourself going down, and it's nothing but whites everywhere. Just the color. No towers, no houses. The only physical thing you see and stuff is your hands. You know what I'm saying, or your body and whatnot. But you just in a realm where it's just all white. You don't get hungry. You don't get make you immortal. You know what I'm saying? And you just sitting there in all white. That shit would cause you would go crazy, man. You'll go crazy. You will go crazy, man. You see? So there's gonna be certain spirits out there. It's like, man, you did me motherfucking wrong, and I get dibs on you. Pretty much these two Romans soldiers, Satirians, you know what I'm saying, that pierced you, I was shy and whatnot and stuff. The Lord got dibs on them. I wouldn't. You couldn't even claim these two. These might be the slaves of Yahushua himself. So it says Revelations 1:7, it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, meaning the chariots. It says, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen. So the moral of the story is the glory and stuff. You see, we gonna get it back. You know uh, um, the brother Arala has a fun house for his servants, his slaves, the heathens. He got a fun house, and pretty much it's just gonna be a torture house. You see, to do unto you heathens. You see, then you're gonna be underneath the curses, right? You're gonna be underneath the curses, and then will that's when we'll become the no. Matter of fact, I'm just keep it like that. So that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, for you heathens, when it come down to breeders, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's gonna be uncomfortable. I'm gonna give you a female. She gonna be fine as hell. She gonna be fine, looking good. She gonna be thick. She got the body. She gonna have all that and stuff. But when you slide into her coochie, not to get vulgar, when you slide into her vagina and stuff, and this is what you're gonna have to do so you can make more, have more babies and whatnot to become our slaves, Lord willing. The thing is that when you slide into her vagina and stuff, that shit gonna be fucking uncomfortable. It's gonna be uncomfortable. However way I see fit, it's gonna be uncomfortable. You ain't gonna want to have sex with her, but you're gonna have to have sex with her just so you can continue. And that's gonna be you. Just imagine, you know. She a whole vampire, so you sliding her, and she don't got no body heat. You know, it feels good, but it's cold when you go in. You know, she give you head and whatnot and stuff. It's cold, but it feel good. It feel good, but it's cold. Imagine that. So I hope this video was edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, Wahabar Hakwadash. Double honors to apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect with the beast. Shalom, wa Baba Kwam Yashurala.